Hi everyone, welcome to the Panto Diary. It's day 2, and today, as promised, I had a fantastic chat with pop superstar diva from Steps, Miss Faye Tozer. So, without further ado, over to you, Andy. Thank you, Andy. Yes, welcome to Panto Diary, day 2, and I'm here with the fantastic Mimi, our magical mermaid. It's only Faye flipping Tozer from Steps.
Hello.
How are you, darling?
Oh, I'm really good.
I'm really enjoying working with you, by the way.
Are you?
Yeah, I am.
Lover.
I can tell you, lover. They all end up with West Country
Oh,
accents.
which one help it? No, I know.
Right, okay, so day 2 then.
Day
And you, I assuming you've done the Magical Mermaid before?
No. So I've done, this is my, I'm trying to think, maybe my 7th Crossroads Panto. But I've always done either Wicked Queen or Fairy Godmother. So it's brand new.
Goody buddy, but now you're just gorgeous mermaid.
I was going to say a fish, but yes. So this time I'm making a splash with my debut as mermaid.
What are these? What was the other guy? So you're 36, 24, and £1.50 a pound.
Oh!
That's no, I don't know if it works in today's society. Right, so what year you've had, because you've just come out of 42nd Street, haven't you? What was that like?
Yeah, so 42nd Street was amazing. It was one of the musicals that I've always wanted to do because I wanted to get my tap shoes on. Having done tap as a young girl, my mum was always like, oh, well, let's do a show with tap in it. And I did Me and My Girl actually years ago. And I didn't get to put my tap shoes on.
Oh.
This time, I had a tiny little bit and it was absolutely
So were you
brilliant.
dancing before you were singing?
Yes.
Or
well,
was it
a
about-
similar sort of time. I think I sort of sang and danced at the same time. Yeah.
And you went to a dance school, drama school thing?
I went not to a drama school. I went to dance classes after school, like as a hobby, I guess. But it was I got all my exams there. I went to the Angale School of Dance in Luton.
Woo!
And I also went to Sylvia Bebb's in Bedford for a while as well.
Oh,
So,
did you?
yeah.
But the same as me, you always knew that you were going to spend your life on the stage.
And if I wasn't in front of the stage or on the stage, I would have loved to do costume or makeup
Really?
or special effects.
So
or...
did you do that at college then? You do your textiles and all that sort of thing?
So I did A-levels at school, that's what I did, and art was one of mine. Yeah, I've got a really creative side of the family.
So you've got to have a background still. Even if you dream of being a star, you've got to get the other, what's the expression I'm thinking? The other exams in there as well. So go to college and do all that stuff. Because there's always time for performing as well.
Well, it's funny because actually, I always said, oh, I'll never use my A-levels for anything. But we do a lot of creative writing. We do a lot of actually journalistic writing
Who's
as well. Just people in the industry.
Yeah, oh, us, yeah.
So I think it is definitely worth having lots of strings to your bow.
Well, yeah, I got O-level English language.
Yeah.
So, and I do lots of script writing now.
Right.
It's what I learned, but I suppose you learn the basics at school, so it's important stuff.
Yeah, exactly. But it also doesn't matter if you don't have those either, because some people are just naturally talented and fabulous and find their way how they do.
And I'm just seeing the irony here, because you and I are talking about how important education is. And we've just done the 12 days of Christmas routine, where we're throwing stuff all over the stage.
I know.
But you can't do that without O-levels.
Well, no, that's not it. So yeah, today's main focus this morning was the 12 days of Christmas, but it's not because we're doing Peter Pan. So it's the
day that we were shipwrecked.
The day that we were shipwrecked, we found beneath the sea. Now, it's a tongue twister, as well as having it ingrained in your brain that it's 12 days of Christmas.
I know. But at the moment, the hardest thing, there's so much comedy in it, is learning it, and it's going to take a while. But I mean, I don't want to give anything away. We were crying today, weren't we? It was just so.
Yeah.
There's some moments in it that are so funny. I mean, get your tickets and come and see it. It is the funniest thing. And what, you're going to sing some Steps songs in the show, aren't you?
Of course. That's why they have me.
Okay.
It's true. true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to sing any hearsay rubbish, do you?
Oh, I love hearsay.
So do I.
Yeah, so we're doing some steps numbers. We've also got some pop song in there that's the fairly current one that they always change the words, don't they? So that confuses our brains as well.
Yeah, so it works with the story. You end up singing the wrong thing once or twice.
Oh, it's going to be really nice.
Yeah, it is. And oh, hang on.
Excuse me. There's somebody at the door.
There's somebody at the door. We're filming for a moment. Can you give us 5? Thank you. It's not a problem. Who was that masked man? Not a flipping Scooby. And then here we are in the studio. So, yeah. So I've enjoyed getting to know you. I did a radio interview the other day, and someone said, have you met some of the cast? And I said, we did the launch and you and I met her.
Yeah.
And immediately I felt really safe with you, and it was like, oh no, not another best friend.
Oh.
It just felt like that. Please say it was the same for you, because if you don't, I'm cutting it. I'm going to cut it. Here we are back again.
No, it's really interesting because whenever you join a new cast, whether it's musical theatre or play or panto, it's always like the first day of school. You don't know everybody. I mean, you're lucky if you have worked with people before, because you've always got that connection. But you're in quite a vulnerable and fragile place where you're having to do things for the first time in front of people. I think we all are quite conscious of how we deliver things and delivering it right and just being on top of our game.
But you're the same as me, aren't you? When we're sitting there watching, everybody else is brilliant.
Yeah.
But when we go on, we're thinking,
and you're conscious of yourself. I know.
Yeah.
But we've got the job.
Yeah.
And this is what we say within the band. With steps, we actually have a moment when we're behind stage, just about to go on, and if anyone's feeling anxious or nervous, it's like, we've got the job. We've got the job for 25 years, we've got the job. But
magnificent pop stars like you are, you get nervous.
Absolutely, yeah, because we still care about what we do. We want to deliver it the best way we possibly can. And you know, audience are different. Sometimes it's not your audience. Sometimes you're on a TV show that, you know, have different acts every time.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're on a corporate function where you don't know if there are any fans in the audience at all. I mean, on our tours, it's fabulous because we know that people are there for us, and even though first night nerves are there, it's like we know that we're going to have an amazing night, but it's not always the case.
It's like when I do my shows to people that are paid to come and see me, I know. Yeah. But you're the same as me. I mean, I'm not thick-skinned. If there's 100 people in the audience and one person near the front, if I do a gag, goes,
oh, no,
that's the only person I
I
can think of.
sees it, don't you?
And
then you make up stuff in your head, don't you? And you go, oh, I hope they like me.
Yeah.
What have I done? What did I say?
I love the fact that you're vulnerable.
I think we're all the same, to be honest.
Really? Yeah, we are softies. My missus always says, get over it. They paid for a ticket to see you.
Yeah, exactly.
They can think what they like. Good night, thank you.
Yeah.
But you do care, because to me, audiences, particularly in pantomime, are like the other member of the cast.
Yeah.
And they're so important to the show.
Exactly, and it's really, I think it's such an amazing theatre genre because everyone is allowed to shout and scream. You know, usually when you have to sit down and behave yourself, we actually want everyone to come in and be as noisy as possible, to join in, to scream at us, to cheer with us, and to be interactive.
But we feel, when you're loving it and getting all excited and carried away, we feel that, and it eggs us on to do more, doesn't it?
You get the banter, don't you?
Yeah.
And I think it heightens the whole performance and the energy in the room, definitely.
And can I just say, this lady looks fantastic as a mermaid.
Oh.
And well, you know what a great voice Faye's got, and the songs are good, and the show's colourful and wonderful, and we're like sort of mum and dad to the little ones, aren't we? We've got, I'm going to say her name properly, it's like Carly and Molly and Hugo, and it's the first panto, and we're sitting watching them go.
Okay, oh, look at them, aren't they lovely? Aren't they doing well?
That was us fun.
They're phenomenal, actually, and I know there isn't an age gap between them and us, but it's just lovely. It's a really good group, and I think I'm really grateful because immediately you know that we're all going to be settled. We're just going to get on with it and try and have the best time we possibly can. But I think genuinely we're going to have a laugh, and there's a lot of love in the room. Okay. I mean, Sir David Suchet. Can we just talk about him for a second?
Sorry, Sir David Suchet. I've never worked with a, get it right.
Oh, they do it like this now.
Do
well,
they?
They do it like this is another one they do.
What's that mean?
For a heart sign.
Yeah,
That's like a mini one now.
well, this Knight of the Realm has thrown himself into Panto, and unbelievable. I can't give away what happened today, but we were scared to death at one point. Sir David!
Oh goodness, he's so giving and so wonderful and so humble and so sweet, and just such a weighty actor at the same time.
It's very
amazing,
difficult
isn't it?
not to cuddle him every time you see him, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, look, we can talk all afternoon because you can see we're getting on great, and that's what Panto does for you. Plus, like, she's a brilliant performer, so I'm excited about that. But come and see us. We open on December the 2nd.
December 2nd.
At the Bristol Hippodrome.
Yeah, we do, until New Year's Eve. isn't it?
Yeah,
That's the last
31st,
one.
31st of December. The day I will see my wife again.
Oh.
Yeah, no, you got your family down for Christmas, haven't you?
Christmas, yeah.
Yeah, well, Cheryl's going to be home with her mum at Christmas, but we do the FaceTime thing for me.
We're living on FaceTime, aren't we now?
We are rather.
Yeah.
So guys, we'll see you very soon. This is our lunch break, so I've got to go and let Faye have a pot noodle or something. And then we're back in again this afternoon. Faye, thank you, my lover.
Oh.
You're such a pleasure to work with.
Oh, and you.
And we're going to have such a ball, aren't we? And tomorrow, hopefully I'll have someone else to talk to. But in the meantime, although...
Hopefully. Got a whole cast down there, you'll be alright.
And they've all said they will. They have no idea. So thank you for coming in, baby.
Thank you.
And we're back to rehearsals. Get your tickets now. We'll see you at the Bristol Hippodrome from December the 2nd to the 31st of December. Thank you, goodbye. Goodbye then. Thank you, goodbye then. Farewell. Sweet you love. Thanks, Faye. What a lovely lady, and what a joy to work with. My life is so good. Well, that's Panto Diary Day 2. Busy day again tomorrow. Andrew, you've got to start learning script now, because most of the other people in the cast are a bit ahead of me on learning script. Come on, boy, finger out. So day 3 tomorrow. I'll let you know how it goes. Shall I? Could be a really big interview again tomorrow. Who knows? See you then. Bye.